Week 2 of the NFL season delivered drama, surprises, and a few gut-wrenching moments that left fans and analysts alike questioning what's next for some of the league's powerhouse teams. But here's where it gets controversial. Are the Kansas City Chiefs in trouble? Or is this just a temporary stumble for a dynasty in the making? Let's dive in. The Chiefs, once the undisputed kings of the AFC, find themselves in uncharted territory. 0-2 for the first time in the Patrick Mahomes era. Mahomes, who hasn't lost 3 straight games since his college days at Texas Tech, is now staring down that reality after a 20-17 loss to the Philadelphia Eagles in a Super Bowl rematch. And this is the part most people miss. The Eagles' defense, not their offense, was the star of the show, holding Mahomes to just 187 passing yards and stifling the Chiefs' usually explosive attack. But is this a sign of deeper issues in Kansas City, or just an early season hiccup? The Chiefs' inability to run the ball and protect Mahomes has raised eyebrows, and their offense, sans Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy, lacks the firepower it once had. Here's the bold question. Can Andy Reid and Mahomes turn this around, or is the AFC West too deep for them to recover? Meanwhile, in Cincinnati, the Bengals are holding their breath after quarterback Joe Burrow left the game with what's suspected to be turf toe. Burrow's injury history is no secret, and his absence could derail Cincinnati's playoff hopes. But here's the silver lining. Backup Jake Browning showed resilience, leading a 92-yard game-winning drive despite 3 interceptions. Still, the Bengals' fate hangs in the balance, and fans are left wondering, can they survive without their franchise quarterback? Elsewhere, the NFL delivered its usual dose of chaos. The Dallas Cowboys and New York Giants staged a 77-point overtime thriller, with Dak Prescott and Russell Wilson combining for 811 passing yards. The Denver Broncos lost a heartbreaker to the Colts, thanks to a rare leverage penalty, while the Miami Dolphins and New England Patriots traded kick return touchdowns on consecutive plays. But the real head-scratcher, the Colts are 2-0 for the first time since 2009, and they've done it without punting once. Is this a fluke, or are the Colts for real? In Detroit, the Lions made a statement by dismantling the Bears 52-21, silencing critics who doubted them after Ben Johnson's departure. Jared Goff threw 5 touchdowns, and Dan Campbell's team looked every bit the contender they were last season. But here's the controversial take. Was Johnson the mastermind behind Detroit's success, or is Campbell proving he's the real architect? As Week 2 comes to a close, one thing is clear. This NFL season is far from predictable. The Chiefs' struggles, Burrow's injury, and the emergence of unlikely contenders like the Colts have set the stage for a wild ride. So, here's the ultimate question for you. Which team's early season narrative do you think is most likely to flip by season's end? And which storyline are you most skeptical of? Let the debate begin.